So in the previous video, we were introduced to the principal component analysis. And we actually took data that was in 2 dimensions and projected it into 1 dimension. And we saw that we were able to capture the important information. Now, just as a way to look at something else that's pretty cool about PCA, we're going to look at it real quick as a visualization tool. So loading in the same libraries. And now what we're going to do is we're going to load in a stock data set that comes with scikit-learn. It's called load digits. And what it is it's actually a sample from the MNIST data set, which is a collection of handwritten digits. So let's go ahead and plot these digits so we can actually see what they look like. And here they are. And you know, they're pretty pixely. Each one is an 8x8 image, but we can tell that they're definitely numbers. That's a 0, that's a 1, that's a 9, obviously. And you know, the challenge in terms of working with this data set is to train some supervised learning algorithm to learn from the image and the labels how to classify these images. But we're not going to be doing that right now. What we're going to be doing is using a PCA to reduce the dimensionality of this data so that we can actually visualize it. We can't visualize 64 dimensions. We can't. I can't think in 64 dimensions. I can think in 2. So here I'm generating a PCA with 2 dimensions, and then I'm doing the fit and transform step at once. I'm transforming the digits, the digits.data. So it goes from about 1800 by 64 to about 1800 by 2. And let's go ahead and plot those 2 dimensions. And you can see here I have them. And what I've done additionally is I have labeled them by color according to the data label. So you can see that, you know, right here, I've got all my 0s are clumped together. And here, all my 1s are clumped together. And you know, all my 2s and my 3s and my 4s, 5s. So even though we have projected this 64-dimensional data into a 2-dimensional data space, the PCA has done this in a way that we're actually able to create a visualization of the way that these numbers exist nearby each other. So that's pretty cool.